Alright, so I was just looking around on F124, just sort of looking for things to do for a video today. There was just nothing. And then, in the solo and multiplayer events, I have found Alex Albon, who is for some reason in Azerbaijan. The next race is at Japan. No, he's actually, got on the wrong flight. He's in Baku. This is an event that I didn't even know was out, so I thought, well, before it goes in a day, why not make a video on it? It reads, both Williams cars started the Azerbaijan GP inside the top 10. Can you beat Alex Albon's 7th place finish? That is the target. Azerbaijan, probably my favorite track on the, the race calendar, maybe just behind Las Vegas. So hopefully, this goes pretty well, and it's a good bit of fun. Oh, bless me, bloody hell. Right, let us begin. Now, it looks like it is actually going to be a full race. It said on the description of the event that it was going to be a 5-lap race, but we're going to be starting on the grid. I mean, it could actually be 5 laps, to be fair. So, the target is to finish the race inside the top 6. We also have a bonus objective to achieve the fastest lap. We are starting P9, and I don't actually know how many laps it's going to be, so I'm just going to put on my Baku setup and begin. I guess. Let's have it. I have had absolutely no warm-up, and I'm about to head into a 5-lap race at Baku, starting in the midfield. I'm sure this is going to go absolutely brilliantly, but we are away. And what is that start by Hulkenberg? That is unbelievable. That is a prime Fernando Alonso 2012 race start. Okay. I've already dropped down 3 places. We have Logan Sargent going 3 wide. Someone's going to have a crash through there. They haven't. That is masterfully done by all 3 of them. And I'm hoping my straight line speed is competitive, which it doesn't seem to be fair. Braking into whatever corner this is. Hang on, maybe a little slip around the outside of Hulkenberg. No, not going to happen. There is definitely a move. Up the inside, though. That was actually... that's not worked out at all. Wow. Okay, my car is a lot worse than I thought it would be, to be fair. And, of course, we are at Baku. Difficulty in overtaking is at an all-time high. So let's see how this goes. Right, I'm going to try something completely nutty going into this next corner. I'm going to try and send it around the outside. Oh, what a move that could be. For some reason, it's track limits. I'm not sure how I've managed that. That is actually very impressive to get track limits there. But I've got the move done. So, I've made up 1 place from the 2 places I lost off the start. Now it's time to see, is my straight line speed actually quite good? I have also... I've run out of overtake. Well, poo. That is a very poo situation. Alright. First lap is completed. Charlie is well on his way to winning. He's already like 2 seconds ahead. And, well, I think I've understood my vehicle now. I think I can probably drive it its best ability. Never mind, I'm lying. Don't ever, take what I think, things I say too seriously, because that was a massive lie. I'm going to send it up the inside of Magnussen through here. That is one thing I am going to do. Push him wide a little bit, just to, force myself past. And my next target is one of the worst F1 drivers in recent history, rivaling the likes of Nicholas Latifi and Nikita Mazepin. It's Sogan Largent. Alright, DRS is now enabled. There should be a very easy pass on Sargent, although for some reason my ERS is running incredibly low. Not sure why that's happened, but we're going to have to go around the outside, and I'm not even going to be that much ahead going into the corner. But I brake later, and therefore I'm through, and I've completely just smashed the wall there. Sorry, wall. But the car has survived, and I suppose that's all that matters. Next target is Max Verstappen. I like how they've actually sort of recreated the real-life grid of, like, Leclerc and Sainz and Perez, and, of course, Oscar Piastri, who went on to win this Grand Prix. Now, remember, one of the bonus objectives is to finish with the fastest lap. I have just gone purple in Sector 2, so hopefully, by the end of this straight, with a bit of DRS as well, I should get that fastest lap. We have 2 laps remaining, and I need to gain 2 places. And I've had the fastest lap, so that should work out okay if I can just get past Verstappen and Alonso, probably the 2 toughest drivers to overtake on the grid. Luckily for me, they are artificial intelligence, so it shouldn't be too bad if I can actually catch up to them. Right, we are now approaching the final lap of the race, and My battery has really let me down this race. And there might be a little chance I'm going to have to dive bomb Max Verstappen. Yeah, that's a good thing to do, isn't it? Here we go then. Dive bombing Max Verstappen. Oh, and what a move that is. That is gorgeous. Now, I've got two things I can do. I can either send it up the inside of Alonso at the end of this straight, which I already probably can't do. So what I'm going to have to do is turn my ERS off for all of this lap. That was way too close to the wall. Oh my, I almost just died. Yeah, to charge up my battery throughout the lap and then just absolutely dump my overtake down the final straight. Right, I've managed to save up 50%, which might be enough. I'm not too sure. It seems like on the exits of corners, it likes to use quite a lot, so I don't know how much I'm going to... Oh, get away from me! Whoever puts strict track limits in this event deserves prison time, and I'm not even joking. There we go. Right, I've only got 50% overtake to use. But I'm hoping Alonso has used all of his, and he has. Na 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 na, na 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 na, way! Goodbye. I might be on for another one here. Go on then. Go on. Oh! I was so close to nicking a P5 then. Actually, if my, if I saved a bit more overtake throughout that race and just found another like 5 or 10%, there was probably a P4 on there, but there you go. It's a bit of a disappointing, thing that it's only a 5-lap race. I feel like it should be a 25% race, like they normally are, give you a bit more, a bit more racing action, a bit more, maybe add some of them scripted events, like they do that. They add in scripted events like cars crashing, safety cars, mistakes, things like that. They're all scripted. But no, it is just a 5-lap race with the grid from the real-life Grand Prix from last year. Nothing too special, but honestly, it's all right. Not bad. So I did manage to complete all the objectives, which was to finish within the top 6 and take the fastest lap of the race as well by a massive margin. The second fastest lap was a 1 minute 41.154. I did a 1 minute 40.224, so 1 second faster than anyone else, and I still struggled to catch up to the top 5. But look at the finishing margins between me and George Russell. Between me and Piastri is, what, 15 milliseconds. 15 thousandths of a second between me and Piastri. And there was only a 10th and a half between me and Russell. That was insanely close. So now that that's done, it's time to head back to the menu to see what the rewards actually are, because I haven't actually seen them yet. Right, so I just went to go back to the main menu to look at the rewards, and I've been presented with this. Alright, I'm not sure if, it's still counted as me completing the event. I bloody well hope it does, because I'm not doing it again. I can't really be bothered. Oh, what an absolute letdown that is. So it's still counted as me completing the event, but it seems like you don't get, like, a special livery that maybe Williams had done last season. You don't get a race suit, you don't get a helmet, you don't get anything. You literally just get some parts for your F1 World Car, which you only get to use in series, which no one plays. So, is that actually it? That is it. Wow, okay, that is shocking. Well, that's that then. A 5-lap race where you have to gain 3 places from where you start, just to get, basically no reward. Alright, well, it was still fun anyway, and I hope you had fun watching too. And yeah, that's gonna be all from me. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, all the good bollocks. And I'll see you lot, hopefully tomorrow, as I've set myself the challenge of uploading every day this week. Currently, after this, I'll be 3 out of 7. Let's do it. See you lot later.